Woman says men get off on traumatizing women. Men get a sick thrill, just a sick, filthy thrill of traumatizing women, making them go through it, making her lose her mind. This woman saying basically, men get a sick thrill from doing all of that. Comment if you do. Comment. Do you get a sick thrill from driving women crazy? And if so, why? Comment.
They like you the way you are. They like you traumatized.
Hmm.
Because they know they can do whatever they want to you. And you'll still love them. You'll still give them whatever they want. So when you start to get healthy and you start to set boundaries and retract, they don't like that. They don't. And I know I've talked about boundaries before, but boundaries, that is the biggest and best thing I've learned from therapy. Truly, that is one of the most important things I've learned.
Therapy. A therapized girly pop. You know, learning about her traumas, her past traumas that led her to be such a, I don't know, a pushover, a walkover, a doormat to men. Yeah. If she likes you enough, she'll lie to herself. So was she lying to herself because she liked men that were bad for her? So, you know, it's not their fault she liked him. I mean, she was drawn to him, attracted to him. You could say based on her childhood trauma or her past trauma, whatever. But she was drawn to these men and they were getting off on traumatizing her even more. Even worse. Yeah. But the question is, do men actually get off on traumatizing women? Or do some men get off on traumatizing women? Some men. Again, it comes back to choices and men saying, oh, women pick better men. But a better man to a lot of women wouldn't traumatize her. He's boring. What's that better man gonna do? Live a regular life? Treat her well? Oh, come on, that's boring. That's dry. Come on. Whereas a more reckless dude, you know? It's more random. It's more exciting. It's more fun, isn't he? Yeah. But along with the fun comes trauma. So again, you can understand women blaming, look at these sick men. These sick men getting off on traumatizing and hating women. Oh my God. Woe is me. Yeah, woe is you, my nuts. Yeah, woe is you, please. But let's be balanced. Let's be balanced. A woman dating a man, one man who traumatizes her, you can understand to a degree. But when it's countless dudes over and over again, the same dudes over and over again, how much of it is the men compared to women lying to themselves, having to prove something to a man because they need to, don't they? The want to save and fix a man. How much can you blame him? He just exists. The want is in her. The desire is in her. The willingness to fix him is in her. A woman's willingness trumps everything. If a woman wants to fix a traumatized dude, she wants to. What can you do to stop her? Nothing. What's the best thing to do? Leave her. Let her do so. It's not the fault of men in general. No, pick better. Pick better. But oh, that's insulting, isn't it? It's insulting. You can't tell us as women to pick better. There is no better.
And things
really.
I've learned.
I hope you're focused and on your square.
If I have to hear one more person tell me or any other woman to stop dating shitty men, I'm gonna go off the reservation. We're actually pretty intelligent creatures. It's not like
Are you? Yeah, I couldn't help myself, but carry
we're
on.
intentionally pursuing shitty men and then crying about the outcome. Because I've got news for you. If we knew you were a shitty man, we wouldn't date you in the first place.
So then how does that explain women going back to shitty men? It's like at this point she knows now, but she's going back. Really? Really? Look, this isn't capping for men who traumatize women. This isn't capping for men who are just cheating on women and woman's not going anywhere. Like the first woman said, they just want to traumatize us and bank on the fact that, we're not going to leave them. No, a lot of men know a lot of women are just so insecure, they're not going to go anywhere. It's not his fault. That's just how she is. He knows he can get away with it. All men aren't like that. A lot of men are. And I've made this point enough times by now. A lot of women can't deal with a man who isn't sort of like that. Sort of like she is herself.
Because it's not like you come right out and tell us you're a shitty man. No, you pretend you're a wonderful man. And then we have to wait around and waste our time to see if the insides match the wrapper.
You mean like a woman? Like a woman? She looks good on the outside. You open that wrapper, it's like, oh, damn, there's some regular woman in here. There's some regular woman underneath this wrapper. Oh, God.
Because regardless of what you may think, we are not enjoying the all-you-can-eat shit and buffet that's in front of us.
It seems like you are, though. I mean, it seems like you are. You've all dated a broke Dusty, haven't you? I don't know this woman, but I guarantee she's dated a broke Dusty. Yeah. You've dated a man that's probably cheated on you, haven't you? Probably. Yeah. You've dated an F-boy, haven't you? Yeah. You've probably dated a drug dealer, haven't you? A dude that's been in prison, haven't you? Probably dated a married man, haven't you? You probably dated a rich older dude when you were a younger woman, haven't you? All of what I'm saying, I don't know if it applies to this woman. However, if at least 50 to 70% of what I'm saying does, I'm just saying.
Enjoying the all-you-can-eat shit man buffet that's in front of us.
And I'm not saying all those men I've just mentioned are shitty men. Those men I've just mentioned from a perspective are the sorts of men a lot of women say they go for, depending on where they are in their life. A lot, not all, but hey, a woman can't help her desires and wants, can she? No, she can't.
Call me crazy, call me psychotic, say my standards are way too high.
Okay, so here we have a crazy, psychotic woman with standards that are clearly too high. They're far too high. Yeah? That's what she wanted, innit? Tell her the truth or lie to her. In terms of modern women, both.
I don't care. I am not going to compete with another girl or a bunch of other girls for your attention. I'm not going to go days without contact and then you hit me up like everything's fine. We're doing this no call, no show. One day you're out, you're gone, you're fired. That's what it is, okay? You're fired.
Okay, young girly pop screaming, shouting, ranting that what she's not going to tolerate. Okay, does it sound like she has tolerated it before though? Like, I mean, she's talking from experience, isn't she? Is she? Men getting off on traumatizing women. And this girly pop is saying, oh, I'm not going to tolerate it anymore. I'm not going to let you men traumatize me anymore. The thing is, I don't believe her. No, I don't believe her. Why don't I believe her? A lot of women love to waffle, don't they? They love to talk, don't they? However, as women, a lot of them, they get lonely. They have their feelings and emotions, they get lonely. And all it would take is a man that comes along that fits her wants and desires. He could be a trashy dude. He could do everything she's saying she wouldn't tolerate right now. But so long as he fits her wants and desire, she's going to lie to herself. She's going to tell herself every lie to herself to go against everything she's saying right now. So yeah, lovely girly pop. You protest too much. Let the right man come along, please. Please. You're gonna lie to yourself. I'm gonna lie to yourself for
You're
me.
fired. I am not going to sit here and get on Instagram and see my man's likes under every girl's picture, whether they're half naked or what. We're not doing that.
Yeah.
Asking more than once is too close to begging. We are too damn grown to be doing that and going out like that.
Do you even believe your own words though? I don't believe you. For some reason, I'm getting vibes from her that I don't believe her. Like, I don't believe you. Cap. It's pure cap. Again, let the right one come along. Yeah? Is it men traumatizing women? Or women being so lost to their own fairy tales that all a man has to do is just exist and talk to her? Shoot his shot. Oh, she's lost.
You guys can do it. I'm not. I'm not going to embarrass myself. I am
Again?
not going to tolerate
Again?
someone's son and then
Again?
show him the way that he can treat me.
Again? You mean again? You're not gonna do it again? Because you've been there before. You don't want to do it again? Again? Okay.
Not happening. Not trying to sound like I'm better than anybody. I'm not. But I'm just not doing it. And that's a list of
This chick thinks she's better than a lot of people. She does. She really does. Has she been cheated on? She probably has been.
reasons why I will not be dating anymore. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk.
Anymore. So again, it's okay. An F-boy, some side dude, some player, some thug, some rich dude, whatever, I don't know, whatever archetype of man it was that broke your heart, it's okay. Yeah? You will do it again.
Thanks for coming to my TED Talk.
It's a very interesting one. It's like age test for everybody. Do you remember the time when you need to travel, you have to have somebody next to you with a map, and we didn't have a GPS and anything.
Her volume's awful considering she's got a microphone. Yeah. So here we have a mature woman talking about age and stuff. You can barely even hear what she's talking about, but I don't think that was the point of her video, was it? Now, for a lot of men, this video is traumatizing for a lot of men. They're getting traumatized right now by this video. Lovely mature woman, just traumatizing men.
Have a phone, and you literally have to rely on this person. And if
Okay.
something goes wrong, like if he or she give you a wrong direction, and that would be just a total disaster.
She's saying stuff, but it's not really coherent. But okay.
But you're just like, that's your fault. Yeah. You have to be quite knowledgeable to read the map. I can read the map really well. You remember that time? That was pretty hilarious.
Okay, it was something to do with reading a map and young people not reading. Okay, sure.
A pivotal thing that happens in your 30s is that you no longer get FOMO. Like, I see other people having fun and I'm like, that looks like my worst nightmare. Dude, like, I don't even know if I like fun anymore. I think I just have like a different kind of fun.
Interesting. FOMO. She's saying she's aged out of FOMO. Okay. And like a lot of women say at this same point, pivotal point, they've aged out of certain men they used to date as well. Yeah. Yeah, sure. Out of your fun days. So you're no longer into fun men, or they're not into you anymore. You can't get the fun men you were once into. And even if she's not into those fun men anymore, listen to her wording. So what, all the men after your fun days are just the settlers, like a bunch of farmers. They're settlers. Yeah. Your new land that's been ravaged, they've just come in to settle on your new land. They're not as fun as the previous ravagers, the barbarians who ravaged your lands. No. But these settlers, these new settlers, now that you're in your 30 plus, they're gonna come and tend your land and bring it back to glory. They're not as fun. No. I'm just making a point. A lot of women do refer to their past as their funner days. So what's happening now? Is a man getting the boring version of you now?
No longer get FOMO. Like, I see other people having fun and I'm like, that looks like my worst nightmare. Dude, like, I don't even know if I like fun anymore. I think I just have like a different kind of fun now. You know, like my type of fun now is doing nothing. Absolutely. But like, people are like, oh, you did nothing all day? And I'm like, yeah, it was wonderful. Like, I used to be like, oh my God, it's Tuesday. Let's do a line. And now I'm like, is there going to be a line? Because I'm not going.
So you're not a fun chick no more. Yeah, you're not a fun girly pop no more. So like, what are you now? What is she now? Just a single modern woman? She's probably got a cat. She's got a cat. So I mean, she's normal.
I love doing nothing.
This trend going on this app where women are saying how much they dislike working with other women, how mean other women are in the workplace. And I have like a little bit of a bone to pick with it because it's giving the energy of, I like having friends that are boys way more than friends that are girls because they're less drama. Like, it's pick me energy. Look, I'm not here to discredit anyone's experiences, okay? I've had women in the workforce be really mean to me too. Do you know what a woman has never done to me in the workforce? Said something so inappropriate that I had to report them to HR.
You know, it's interesting, and it will always be interesting that in the modern day and era, even considering with what women are saying on the internet, a lot of them still don't like working with each other. And obviously this woman's, calling them pick-me's. But like the post-Me Too era, the liberated modern woman era, hustle, bustle, whatever, a lot of men have become more cautious in how they work with women nowadays. Because obviously they don't want to be seen as a traumatizing man in the workplace. I'm traumatizing this woman at work. No, they don't want to be seen as that. But as we can see, it does cause friction because a lot of men they're abandoning certain positions, or in some cases, a lot of men are just giving up. They're not even trying anymore. So there's more women surrounded by other women working hard. It's not creating a utopia that they talk about, is it? No, it's a lot of chickens and pigeons squawking and pecking each other to death almost. Wow. For the way women go on, you'd think, everything would be, harmonious, community, all these women working together. But even the feminists are dealing with pick-me's. But somehow that's still men's fault, isn't it? It's somehow still men's fault. It's not that some women are just horrible people. Some women are just horrible people. No, they're just pick-me's, okay?
HR. Guess what? That's happened to me multiple times with men. Now, expanding on that, all of my best bosses and my amazing mentors are women. I actually prefer that because there's no ulterior motives. I'm not worried about the way that you're coming off to them. You're not walking on eggshells and making sure you don't give them the wrong idea. I would not be where I am in my career without the women that have allowed me to ride the rising tide of their success.
Yes, but you're in the workforce with women who don't see the way you do. Because let's be honest, a lot of women don't like a woman who's prettier than she is. So this hot chick coming into a building filled with regular average women, she's going to get hate, isn't she? Why? Because she's horrible? No, because she's hotter than every other woman in that building. So women talk about their utopia. Oh, just women everywhere. A lot of women hate nothing more than a woman who looks better than her. And that's all it is. That's all it is. Or younger.
Don't give them the wrong idea. I would not be where I am in my career without the women that have allowed me to ride the rising tide of their success. It's not like be spreading this like anti-women in the workforce rhetoric thing. It's not helpful.
You can understand a lot of men do traumatize women. However, like a burning building, why do a lot of them run back into a burning building? In fact, to begin with, a lot of them would go to a burning building. Have a nice day.